Hey party people, welcome back to another episode of Sunless Sea. This is Chris of the California Kings. I am your captain on this journey. I'm also known as Idaho Jack on Steam. And last time I was playing, I was thinking I was going to do some exploring, which I did. I did do some exploring. I went and checked out the Dawn Machine like I wanted to do. And that kind of fucked me over in a very interesting way. It didn't end up being anything massive. It just really increased my terror, and I didn't notice until I was floating away. And another thing that happened is I was on my way back to Fallen London, and I thought I might take on one of those jellyfish. I thought maybe I could, you know, take it down, do some dissecting of it, and as you can see, I didn't quite make it out unscathed. I actually ran like hell to get away from it. Oh, more recurring nightmares. A vast eye. It knows you cannot, let's see, gain restful nights at your lodgings to help you resist it. Okay, well. Why am I still? So now, this time, I am going to head over to PIGMOTE Isle. I also gained an Admiralty report. So they want to get strategic information here from Mount Palmerston. So I'm going to make that journey. I beefed up my fuel. I'm kind of taking the chances on my hunger, and I'm going to see how that goes for me. But yeah, what is this over here? Oh yeah, this is something. I believe this is like the Shepherd's Isles. This is an area that I stopped by on one of my attempts. A couple episodes back, I was doing a run for the Cheery Man in Fallen London, and I was warned to not return to Fallen London until I had actually accomplished my task. And so, needless to say, I ended up taking a couple of detours in my attempts to do so, and I passed through here. Let's see. Z-Bat, show me the way. Yep. No islands. Alright, well. Okay. I've been through there, Okay, PIGMOTE Isle. Take a bit of a sharp left. Now, PIGMOTE Isle, I have... Oh, shit. Bound Shark? Oh, I've seen you in the loading screens. They look like BDSM sharks. Interesting, but no thank you. Oh, what are you... Oh. You're huge. 500 health. I don't want to fuck with you. Why am I out here? Why am I doing this? I'm doing this for you folks. Oh no, that's a glitch. It's gonna glitch on me. I don't want to actually pause. Why do you keep pausing? Stop pausing. There we go. Okay. Here we go. PIGMOTE Isle, a lonely desert beach. There is no habitation in sight, no market, very little in the way of a maintained dock. A stretch of sand thickens into damp black earth, from which sprout stunted palms? Not quite. Tall fungal growths with frond-like caps, as if someone sculpted the idea of a tree from a mushroom. These growths appear sparse near the beach, but clump closer together the farther inland one goes, clustering tightly into a sort of forest around the base of the island's central hill. You can see off in the distance dots of fire flecking the horizon and hear clamor, shouts, and shot. If you look into the quay, you can make out the unusual shapes of two tiny figures. As you step onto the quay, you hear la 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 la. Two tiny figures stand a little further down the quay, unmoving, rather as if awaiting your approach. The figures are rodents. To your left is a Ratus Faber, wearing goggles, blacksmith's apron, and an assortment of tools. To your right is an unusually large guinea pig, wearing a helmet and breastplate reminiscent of nothing so much as the high Middle Ages. The rat steps forward first and bows. Welcome, Captain, to Rat Star Island. I am Edgar, 2nd Chief Engineer of the 3rd Rat Brigade. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The rat steps back. At precisely the same moment, with what appears to be the ease of long habit, the guinea pig scuttles forward and makes a declamatory chirp. Welcome, Captain, to the Isle of Kavia. I am Lady Augusta Devereux Swinch of the Blackwater Swinches, Seneschal to our King Gracenoir, first of his name. I invite you to avail yourself of food and fuel at our expense. The only cost to you is a choice. The two stand at attention, looking at you expectantly. So, I make a choice, or I draw the line at talking guinea pigs in full armor. Well, I'm going to see this one through, and I'm going to go, what choice? Your question must needs be tentative. They sound so rehearsed. Let's see. Speak to the Chief Engineer. You ask the Chief Engineer to elaborate. He looks at you for a long, measured moment before speaking gruffly. We came to this island to make home for ourselves away from London, its cats and snuffers, its rat-skin suits. We came to live as citizens of our own republic. We came with our tools, our teeth, our clever hands, and we made a beautiful city by the light of the rat star that shone bright and blue on Mount Ararat. The chief engineer nods towards a distant hill. One day we braved the depths of the chicken woods, and from the top of Mount Ararat we plucked the rat star to be our light, our beacon, and our flag. But the pigs of Kevi saw the light and they lusted for it. They sent armies to rule us and steal our star. We will not permit them to take what is ours. We will resist to our last breath. Will you join us in defeating them? Now we speak to the Seneschal. The Seneschal clears her throat with a delicacy to rival the Duchess's own before speaking. Grace now the king, our lord and sovereign, full 7 months hath sojourned on the sea, conquered this land and won the southern main. Now no fortress against him shall remain. No city walls be left for him to gain, save the rats that squeak behind mountain. Unlikely was the lamb of our deliverance. Assured shall be our glories and their fall, when Our Lady's eye restored be to our hall. The Seneschal composes herself, then adds, we saw truth and beauty by the light Our Lady's eye, by the light of Our Lady's eye on Mount Caveat. But the rats, with their guns and their chatter and their peasants' politics, stole it from us. We will subjugate them and take it back. They are a rebel, and we will rule them with the steel-shod velvet of our paws. Will you join us? Question. A sip of tea for luck. I went with the chief engineer last time, and it didn't really turn out very well. I'm gonna go with the Seneschal and see what happens. Make the choice. Oh. Attempt to broker peace. Let's try that. Oh yeah, that gains me. I don't know, man. I don't. Rats or guinea pigs? Man. Fuck guinea pigs. Don't actually click on that shit. A rat in the making. You extend your hand to the chief engineer, who shakes it grimly. The Seneschal hisses and chatters her teeth in disgust, but keeps her distance. You made the right choice, says the chief engineer. Let me show you around. An occurrence. Your rat in the making quality is now 1. Okay, reading. The chief engineer leads you to the northern side of the island, skirting the chicken woods. You pass through a number of what can only be termed checkpoints, as fierce-eyed rats shoulder their derringers and salute the chief engineer. Soon you come a small colony, smaller than some of the infestations you've encountered in London flats. Perhaps only 50 ratus faber altogether, working diligently to fortify their side of the island. The first thing you notice is a brilliant light beaming out from a stump of chickenwood about 6 feet high. It bathes the whole settlement in a clean blue glow, and is almost too bright to look at. By its light, you can see several raised mounds of earth, suggesting shallow tunnels. An efficient fishing operation is set up by the water. An albino rat mends nets while others stab sharpened sticks into the waves. Further inland is a barracks where a sergeant barks drills at a small squadron of fighters. Your arrival draws attention, and several rats pause in their work to look at you curiously. Welcome to Marinia, says the chief engineer, voice warm with pride. It's not much to look at now, but it will be once we've roused the cavies. Take a stroll around while I summon the war council. With that, he vanishes into one of the mounds and leaves you to explore. Let's head to the barracks. You approach the drill sergeant and go so far as to salute her, which earns you a grunt of satisfaction. The sergeant dismisses her troops and offers you a bit of chickenwood jerky to gnaw on. There's more of us below ground, she explains, but not enough. The cavies are bigger and there's more of them. We're better with weapons, but we haven't got the stuff to make them with. Most of us came here as stowaways and brought nothing but food, tools, and fur on our backs. We can fish and we nibble on the chickenwoods, but we can't make guns out of trees. The cavies came with their own steamer. Seem to have endless supplies. We raid them sometimes, but there's so few of us and we can never hold on to territory gained for long. But that's of no consequence. All we want is to be left in peace to rebuild our republic. And the rat star, she adds thoughtfully after a moment. Of course, we want that too. Head towards the rat star. Now let's go to the beach. What kind of fish might they be catching here? And rats mending nets. An albino rat smiles quietly up at you from his mending work, dainty and a little shy. Old chickenwood floats, especially when it's drawed out and sealed, so we're able to paddle out a bit and cast our nets. We come up with all sorts of things. Blindfish, crabs, sometimes a chunk of broken tentacle, but the fishing would never be so good without the rat star. He beams in kind. I think it only draws good fish and keeps the scary ones at bay. I know the chief science officer doesn't believe it, but I do. That lot is our livelihood. Oh, please forgive my horrendous accents. Head towards the rat star. An excitable looking rat is peering at it through smoky goggles, twitching her whiskers and making notes on what appears to be real paper. It's not a star, of course, not really, but try explaining that to the others. The chief engineer does... Oh, whoops, sorry. The chief engineer doesn't want me working too hard to convince them. Says this is better for morale, but just look at it. Look! She offers you her goggles. You manage to work them over just enough one of your eyes to see the truth of what's in the bowl. It's scintillac, but unlike any you've seen before. Blue is a sapphire, but more brilliant. Something about the clarity of its color is tremendously soothing. The chief science officer tittles with pleasure as you hand her goggles back. Those of us who've been to the cavey side of the island and lived to tell of it say there's plenty of glow around there, plenty of bright in the water all around, but nothing like this. We took this from the island centre, Mount Ararat, only it's not a mountain, of course, any more than this is a star. It's hollow. There's sweet water inside and coral crawling up the walls of it, but nothing that glows save this. It's ours now, and no one can take it from us. Wait for the war council. Rat in the making qualities now too. Okay. Oh, great. So you're gonna help us beat the cavies, but how? So I can offer supplies. 26% chance or 34. I'll try attacking the cavies. Oh, fuck. You gave clear orders. Your navigation was impeccable, but it seems the cavies got wind of your intentions quickly enough that they were able to man the guns of their grounded pennants that gave you a bracing dollop of what for. Their ship is already sunk, and his crew provides tiny targets. It's an impossible battle. Man, this is what happened to me last time. I ended up having to, okay. Just offer guns. I've lost 2 supplies. Rat in the making quality is now 3. I've lost terror. I've gained fuel. Okay. I've gained 1 hearts. Okay. Well, why not? Invite a Ratus Feber on board with you. Chief engineer can't leave his colony, but he relays your request to his people. The albino rat you saw. Albino tinkerer. Okay. Alright. Report PIGMOTE Island. Okay, that's good. Officers. Mascot. Oops, stay. Okay. Carpenter, weaver, engineer's hand, and rat of all work. So hearts +1 or veils +2. I'll do. There we go. Okay. So now that we've done. Stop pausing! I don't want you to actually pause anymore, game. Okay. So now we're gonna go up to Mount Palmerston. Get ourselves that report. Strategic maneuvers for the Admiralty. Yeah, PIGMOTE Island, you know, maybe if I can get myself a little bit better around the lines of like a better ship, upgrades, stuff like that, I might be able to do more to figure out the story. I'm starting to believe that each place has its own different, unique story that impacts the rest of the world in some way, shape, or form, and thusly impacts your journey, which is fantastic. Basically, the game is one big side quest, but it's about connecting everything all together into one bigger picture, which is cool. Palmerston. I think I'm going to go around after I get my information. And let's see what we can see from there. Luminescent. Oh, go away! Nothing to do with you. Go away. Ha 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 ha. Let's see. Okay. Go up to the crater. Yeah, let's go see. Up the road, do they admit visitors to the Brimstone Convention? Probably not, but you never know, they might sell tickets. Above the bay. Look down and see Port Palmerston like a toy and the ruins like gravel. You've come far, but the volcano's cone still rears above you. Rest a little before you go the last half mile. An occurrence. Your encounters with the wistful devil-esque quality is now one. You found a little college by the gate to the Brimstone Convention. Tea with the devil-esque, or no thank you? Ooh. The road to the crater ends at a brass gate and a crater wall. Beside it stands an oddly charming little cottage. It's thrown together from pumice and basalt, but it features honeysuckle. An equally charming devil-esque in a tea gown leans against the cottage wall, twirling a parasol and fanning herself. I am the guardian of this place, she remarks languidly. You may not pass. Can I offer you a cup of Amaria tea? I will tea. Terror in a tea gown? No doubt she'd be much less pleasant if you tried to break down that gate. But just now, she's a courteous, soft-voiced woman in a tea gown. The tea is hot and nutty and rather pleasant. She asks you about your voyages. She's desperate of news for London, of its mists, its nights, its sick, its poor, its fires. She tactfully turns aside questions about the convention, but she shares some of the secrets underneath. Come and see me again next time you're here. Bring me a present if you'd like. Okay. Works for me. Let's go to Mount Palmerston. Oh. What? That's what the Brimstone Convention is? A revolution in hell, the aristocracy of devils fled here? What the fuck? Alright. Find the contact. Hello, I have something for you. A cowled and buzzing shape clasps your elbow. It whispers in your ear. Its breath is lava and old brass, and a queasy vibration shudders through you where its gloved dependent has taken hold. You have what you came for. Back aboard ship quickly. Your vision blurs. Perhaps you are unwell. Alright. Now let's do this. Well, let's chat about that. They don't do us any harm. They stay up there and we all stay down here. If hell's fighting itself, that's good for us all, isn't it? Okay. Do we have any shops here? Daily bread. Wow, okay. I can buy fuel for 9 echoes here? Holy shit. Now there's a bargain. This requires more tea for me to drink. Okay. Stop pausing. Why did... Okay. Let's go to save. Boom, boom. Okay. 125. I don't want to face off against you. Like, even in the slightest. Well... No. Oh, bollocks, let's just do it. I just saved here. What's the worst that could happen? I'm about to find out, aren't I? Oh! That's the worst that could happen! That's the worst. That's the worst. I'm just gonna go to main menu. Load game. This is why merciful mode. This is why merciful mode. Unforgiving mode. Unforgiving mode is a maybe. A possible Oh, he's gone, thank God. Oh no, he's down there. Fuck this shit. No, don't dock. Stop pressing E. I keep pressing E, trying to actually go to full speed. No, you're going away. Okay, we're gonna go up here. Let's see, here's the edge of the map. I wanna see what I can see. Of the Z. See what I can see of the Z. Do you see? Hee 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 hee. Okay, more tea for luck. So cool. To say that this game has become my new obsession, I think it's putting it lightly. Like, the rest of us kings, we're playing Borderlands the pre-sequel. Oh shit, hold on. I don't know that I can navigate that. I don't know that I can. Whoa. Alright. We're playing the Borderlands, the pre-sequel. That is our big game that we're playing right now. We're all... Oh, shit. Nope, not going that way. So, like, all of them are playing single player in their off time. And I think I'm the only one who's not, because I've been playing this. And there's a part of me that's like, okay, I should sit down for just like an hour and get some single player out of the way, stack up my badass points, but I'm like, fuck no, Sunless Sea. This game is awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna head over here and then make my way down. Maybe I'll stop by Vendor Bite. I've got plenty of fuel. My hunger won't go anywhere. This is interesting. This is very interesting. It's just a bunch of glaciers, icebergs. I like that there are buoys set out and about. Pucker Ridge's Lookout. 50 fragments gained. Boreal Reach. Is this the snow? Touch it and it puffs to vapor. The men huddle close to the warmth of pipe and funnel. Z-Bat. Z-Bat, is there anything nearby? Codex is some distance to the south. Mark it on the chart. Woo! Well, I'll just head over here real quick and see how close I am to the edge. Oh, what do we have over here? Wither! Odinson Straits! Oh man, this is cool. Discovered Pale Wastes? Oh man. Oh man. See, this is cool. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna have to call this episode here. Let me dock first. Let's dock first, come on. The House of the Question. Wither. Okay. Okay, cool. We have something new to explore. I will just stop here for now. Thank you all so much for watching. Like I said, we are playing Borderlands, the pre-sequel. As our main videos. Brother Casey, I believe that he is going through the game Broken Age currently. Go check out his videos. Anyways, just like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you all so much for watching. Check us out on Tumblr, and we will catch you on the next time. Thank you again. Bye.